All righty. Okay, you guys some time to come on here. Man, what a beautiful day here at Straitway Praise Land. All right, see somebody on here? Shalom, shalom. Just want to tell you guys why I love. All right, Brother Tyler. Well, guys, today is a big day. Today is the premiere of the Berean Moment, Season 2. Guys, be looking out for it. Want to keep you reminding you guys, this is going to be off the chain. I mean, I'm looking at it just about what's come out. Even what they saw in premiere, the good brother David did a good job in just building this thing up. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be an amazing season. The timing couldn't be perfect, especially with all these people bringing all these accusations about Straitway, doing women trafficking, women begging for food and all this stuff. You guys are going to see what it's all about. We're going to learn so much about Straitway Truth Ministry and what Pastor Dow is doing here at Straitway. It's going to be very inspirational, and you're going to hear from people who's been here, who's not just put boots on the ground, but these people lived, been with Pastor Dow all these years, and you guys are going to see it. You can be the judge. But hey, guys, I just want to tell you, man, I love Straitway. It's off the chain. The last 2 years of my life has probably been one of the best. Hold on. It's been one of the best. I just want to show you something here. Here's a perfect example why I love Straitway. This is just one of many benefits of being part of Straitway. So I got a brother here. Hold on. Let me see here. Look at this. You saw the van that I took a picture of. You see the thumbnail. This is Brother Shannon and his Ishaya, Sister Sue, that I usually soon that I beat her in chess all the time. It doesn't matter, she understands. I'm just joking. Yes. Okay. What are you gonna tell? It's working.
Come
What
on
did you
now.
do?
Fix the speaker.
Okay, guys. This is exactly why I came out here. This is Brother Shannon. This man is a tech guy. He's been at when did you come here? Before the event, he came for the gathering, and he stayed and says, Kabir, what do you need? What do you need to get done around here? And I'm thinking, there's a side of me that, I don't know what to. I know he got a nice, 18 van and everything. He running around here like he's BA, and when you watch the 18, they used to could put things together. They could turn a freaking pipe into a gun or something like that. But he says, Kabir, I am a technician. What do you need to get done? So I said, well, I got some cameras here that's not working. He came up here last time, so I bought some cameras, some very inexpensive cameras and everything. And he showed me, and then there's ones that weren't working. And all of a sudden, he put it all together. Now every single camera in the house is working, right? Every camera's working. And then he says, is there anything else you need? I said, well, yeah. Can you fix my gate? Right now, he's fixing my gate. That's what he's doing right now. This thing has not been working for almost half a year. He's working on that, fixing that.
Hey, listen.
I usually get the Packer discount. You know what that is? All I had to buy this man is a burger from Mackinac, right? From Mackinac in Green Bay here. That's it. I said, order as much as you want. Yes. Hold on. Hold on.
Here's the difference. These people came to experts and they told you needed a new board.
Yep.
Right? Crazy money.
Experts at this.
You know what fixed this?
What?
A free speaker out of some junk speakers. That's all I needed was a new speaker. And now you hear it? Listen, I'll do it again.
Wow.
And it didn't do that. Right?
And they want to charge me like $200-300 for something I don't even need. And all I needed was a speaker.
It would have went more than that, brother.
They're gonna give me they told me you need a new board, you need this, you need a whole system. And I got my brother here, a Hebrew Israelite, making me just saving me time and money. I told him, man, you had to come up here, maybe every quarter or something. Come here every 2 or 3 months. Just come through here. We will have a list. Okay, leave that for Shannon. Shannon will be, man.
It's gonna cost you some burgers.
He says it's gonna cost me some burgers. I can get him some burgers. I'm living in a community. You know what I'm saying? So guys, I tell you, man, it's just off the chain. What does he got? He fixing my doorbell. He got the gate working. He got the cameras working. He got the internet working, the stuff that there, the speakers. Guys, glory, hallelujah. Yah is good. I mean, how can I'm, guys? I'm telling you, in Christianity, everything I had to get done was outsourced. Even a help me was outsourced. I had to get a clean lady, a housekeeper to cook, clean. I mean, now it's coming from within Israel, keeping our dollars, keeping the Federal Reserve note in house. We don't have to keep spending money all the time. We can keep it in house. I said, now, don't get me wrong. I said, Brother Shannon, how can I pay you? Brother Shannon says, no, just give me some burgers. I said, are you sure? I mean, what can I do? And I'm telling you, this man, how can I help you? I said, okay, well, I got this. And I saw, wow, he did that. Okay. He found stuff that I didn't even know was in my own house. Anyway, guys, I just want to tell you, man, I love Straitway. Pastor Dow, may Yah continue to bless you. I thank Yah for the wisdom, for using you as an instrument to putting this together. I mean, community is beautiful. And this brother don't even live here. He just travels around going to any Straitway, just help. Look at, now my gate is working. Guys, do you understand? To get help, I'll be waiting. This thing will be dead. They won't. Now look at this, guys. I'm not making this thing up. He knows. I don't know if he's ever fixed gate before, but I guess all these mechanics and boards are, if you fix one, you fix them all. So anyway, guys, I just want to let you know, consider community. If you have not considered community, there is some benefits, but guess what? Community is hard work because you can't hide. You can't hide. People are going to know who you are. If you're lazy, it's going to show. If you murmur and complain, it's going to show. Community is going to sharpen you. That's one thing I loved about playing on the football team, because I knew that at the end of the day, that you can't loaf. Everybody sees you. It's like they bring the best in you. It was easier for me to work out back in my playing days than it was working out right now, because it's just a different environment. In that environment, it was about playing, working out, staying in shape, things of that nature, because that was the function of the Green Bay Packers, But it was easy to go to work. But now, when I'm by myself, retired, I got to push myself. It's tough. It's tough. But that's how, but the same thing too in Christianity. I had to push myself. It wasn't as easy, but now living in a community is natural for us to just know it's got to be about Yeshua HaMashiach, especially when you got the laws and the commandments and things of that nature. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to just show you this stuff. You got my brother Shannon out here trying to make sure that, literally, there was a saying that I used to tell my children, my sons and daughter. I try to stay away from that word children. But my sons and daughter, I used to say, when you go to a place, leave it better than you found it. And Brother Shannon, he is leaving Straitway Praise Land better than he found it. Stuff wasn't working. Now we got things all up and running. Internet is running. We're going to get higher speeds. All those things that we've been having on the KGB live show with the things, we upped our speed, guys. This is serious stuff. We're going to be bringing some good content. We're looking into going into Patreon and putting some real good content in there. Very stuff that I don't want to share to the whole world. So we're going to be doing that. But I already got it on the schedule. I do have to get a guy out here. We're gonna change location where the KGB live show is gonna be. I'll let you guys see that, but we're gonna put a studio in here and make this just a weekly thing. We are gonna make this thing serious. This is serious stuff. This is where we can really get the word out, continue educating people, inspiring people about what Yah is doing, what Yah is doing to his people, what he's doing through Pastor Dow, Straitway Truth Ministry. I see Spiritual Combat there. I'm looking forward to seeing my brother Mike. I'll be out there next week, so I'll be traveling. I think I should be able to get another KGB live show in, and then I'll be heading out to Atlanta, Georgia for the conference, and then I will be, and then I will turn around. I got to head to Tennessee. But guys, man, I'm telling you, Yah's good. This ministry is all. Matter of fact, because of the premiere, I don't need to do another video. I want to tell you the story. Just the other day, I went to go buy dog food. And one of the women that was checking me out, she said, oh, hey, Kabir. Hey, I remember I used to go to the church I used to go to the church that you used to go to. Or I said, what church is that? She said, Living Hope. I said, oh yeah, I don't go there anymore. I said, yeah, my wife left me after 16 years. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. She said, man, your children, and this is what she said, your children were so well behaved. I mean, they sat all the way in the front, from the oldest all the way to the youngest. I mean, you did a spectacular job. I said, well, in Christianity, that was a bad job. They actually rebuked me. They said that that's not normal for children to be that well behaved. They say it's more natural for children to be running around, being disrespectful to adults and just doing whatever they want. And that the fact that they were too well behaved, they said I was too controlling, too abusive, and they thought it was just best to just break up the home so that the children could be free to do whatever they want to do. This is what this woman told me. I mean, no, this is what I was telling this woman. And she said, oh, it's just so sad, so sad. So she told me the other church she's going to. At the end, she's going to another church. I won't mention that church. I don't have a beef with that church, even though they're wicked too. But I said, well, I asked her a question. I said, and this is the type of stuff that I be doing when I'm out. And I asked her a question. I said, so how do you know Jesus? And you know what she told me? She just said, she kind of looked a little bit and says, you can just feel him. She says, you can just feel him. I said, really? Because we were in the store. I didn't want to get into a preaching debate. I said, I want you to do me a favor. Let me write down the question I asked you. I wrote down, how do you know that you know Jesus? And then I wrote down her answer, feeling. You know, I just want to remind her so when she go back. So I wrote down feel. I said, let me give you my answer because I keep his commandments. So I wrote down my answer, keep down commandment. I put feeling versus keeping commandment. I put verse and I circle her answer. So when she goes back, I said, I want you to go home. And then there was other people start gathering around. And I told her, I said, I want you to go home and I want you to read a book, the letter, but in the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 3-4. But feel free to go all the way to 6. And then the other people who weren't even, just people that worked there, right? They said, well, can't you guys both be right? I said, nah, we can't both be right. One of us is right, one of us is wrong. I said, I could be wrong and she could be right. Or I could be right and she could be wrong. They said, but are you sure that you both can't be right? I mean, okay, you said keep the commandment. She says feel. It sounds both good. Yeah. I said, but what's going to be the tiebreaker? Let the word determine. So I said, I want you to go home and see which answer you find. Are you going to find you know that you know him because you feel him? Or you know that you know him because you keep his commandments? Because those who say they know him and keep not his commandment is a liar and the truth is not in them. And so I didn't tell her the answer. I said, you go back home. You open up the book. And then I said, I want you to email me at the kgbliveshow@gmail.com. And I want you to tell me what answer did you find. That's what I told her. And then the other woman, who wasn't even, I don't know if she's a church going person or whatever. And she was carrying the bag out, the dog food. I was carrying another one. And she says, yeah, but you sure you guys both can't be right? I said, let me ask you something. And she's a woman. I mean, she was a tall, big woman. I said, let me ask you something. If I told you, let's say two of us came up here and said, I think she's a male. And the other one says, I think she's a female. I said, could we both be right? She says, I get what you're saying. I said, now, unfortunately, the world that we live in now, yeah, we can actually both be right, especially with this whole transgender now. Shoot, it could be a he, she, or she, he. We don't even know what is going on. But anyway, guys, I just thought it was kind of cool just to kind of drop that. But the word is out there. The more I continue to get out, the more we continue doing things like the Berean moment, the more we go into these conferences, people are going to have to deal with the fact that they don't hate us because they try to make us. I was watching this thing today on Malcolm X. I don't know if you ever got a chance to see. It was an interview that Malcolm X did with a white, I think he was a white host, and there was another black guy. And I guess the Nation of Islam at that time was considered a violent group. And Malcolm X's answer was so beautiful because it reminded me of what Pastor Dow has to deal with, what we have to deal with being part of Straitway. And I said, wait a minute, you're saying we are a violent group. He said, I don't ever remember the Honorable Elijah Muhammad ever, or anybody in part of the Nation of Islam, lynch anybody, burn people's houses, bomb them. I think it was the Montgomery bombing. I mean, he was bringing all of these different things that the KKK and the white man was doing at that time, those bigots, those racist people, the things that they were doing was violent, killing people, tagging them out. And you got in this case, the Nation of Islam not doing any of these things. But they're being levied, charges are being levied that they are a violent group. What do they say about Straitway? We are violent because we carry guns, because we protect ourselves. You know, it's like, but then you got the people who are really doing evil and there's nothing on it. They're like, they're not doing anything wrong. It just blows my mind. They're doing evil. In Green Bay, they're doing literally evil. But no one ever says anything. But somebody like me who's doing a ministry here, keeping the commandments of Yah, and all of a sudden, we're the bad people. How are we the bad people? They call us racist. They call us all types of stuff, that we this and that. I mean, it's just off the chain. And the very people who are doing evil, they're considered good. Are we not living in a time where good is evil and evil is good? Man, I tell you, I'm just watching it that nothing is new under the sun. What Malcolm X was dealing with at that time is the same thing that we're dealing with at this time, where you got people calling us a hate group or calling us women trafficking and all these lies that's not even true. But they just put these stuff, it's like a propaganda. You say it enough, people believe it, and then they just say cult. It's a cult, 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 it's a cult. Man, you can make a music out of that. I mean, they just keep calling you a cult, and no one ever looks in, what is a cult? What is a cult? Are you talking about a cult where people love each other, they love their creator, they love their brother, they love their sister, everybody putting everything together, being one mind, one soul, one heartbeat? What's wrong with that? I was part of a cult called the Green Bay Packers. No one had a problem with the Green Bay Packers, and no one ever called it a cult, but it's the same thing. We have military. Then our pastor, wasn't he part of the, wasn't he airborne? Didn't he serve our country and serve this country? And that's a cult. That's really a cult. But no one says anything about that. Anyway, guys, I'm here just rambling here, but guys, I just want to encourage you guys. Be ready. The Berean moment is coming. I'm excited. I mean, you're gonna see what the Saints got to see the other day, but David put some other stuff in there. It's just off the chain. You're going to really see what the Berean moment is all about, and why I love this ministry, why I love Straitway. Just seeing my brother Shannon out here, just labor of love coming out here. I'll be more than happy. I mean, I was willing to pay somebody to come and do this stuff. He says, Kabir, you save that money. Let me do this. Let me be a blessing to you. I said, okay. I mean, literally, guys, I'm not talking about kind of help. I mean, the Saints came in the other day. When they left, they all left me an offering. Never experienced this in Christianity. Ever. You know what the word on the street is right now in Christianity in this community? That cult, Pastor Dow, they're robbing me. They're using me up. They got me giving them millions of dollars and they just using me. That's why they just there. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I am being probably more blessed than they are. I'm just off the chain. I am moved by the love that I'm receiving. I got me a sister here taking care of my father. I'm like thinking like, wow. Like back in the days, I was doing a lot of this stuff. I'm running around ragged. I'm tired. I'm trying to take care of my daddy who's dealing with Parkinson's disease. I'm trying to deal with the children. I'm trying to deal with my sons and daughters, make them happy. I'm trying to deal with a wicked wife. I'm running around. I'm trying to help the school, Providence Academy, raise money. I mean, literally, I'm just running around trying to raise money. I'm trying to do all this stuff, giving stuff to the Christian community. I'm doing all these different things. And you can see, this is how my life used to be. And at the end of the day, it got destroyed because of a wicked woman. It's just mind-blowing how I'm running around. I remember asking myself, man, who got me? Who got me? Remember that movie, Superman? I don't know I know guys, this may be pagan, but back in my pagan days and when I was in Christianity, there was a movie called Superman. And I remember one time Lois Lane was on the top of the building and she fell. She was hanging on a helicopter. And all of a sudden, Superman, and he catches her. And all of a sudden, he catches her and he says, I got you. And then she looked like, who got you? I mean, that's what I'm with. Who got me? And for the first time, I'm part of a ministry. I don't have, let me tell you guys something. I just want to, like when I used to go to churches, I literally came in to fill gaps because there was things that were missing because they were so full of grace and this, but no truth. So I felt like I had to come in and literally help. That this church need help because they're not doing it right. I can tell you right now with Straitway, they don't need KGB. They don't need Brother Kabir. They don't. They have been doing this years before I came onto the scene. I just want to be a blessing. I want to be an asset. I'm like, where can I help? I mean, what can I do? Is there anything that I can do to be a blessing to this ministry? I know you don't need me. You don't need my money. You don't need my platform. You can do everything you're doing without me because you got Yah. You got Yah. I just want to be a part. Can I just be a part of what Yah is doing here? I just want to be a part. And I thank Yah. I thank Pastor Dow and the same. I don't even want $1,000 a year. $40,000 a year. I mean, I had my ex-wife. She left. Tried to get me on child support. Took half my money that I was using to take care of my dad. And so that was making an investment. And so now 40,000 is gone. And then I'm trying to figure out how to take care of my dad. Bring your dad back home. You can save that money. So now that's $1 million. $1 million produces 40,000 right there. So that's $1 million I didn't have to worry about because he sent a sister out here. All I got to give her is shelter, food. We're good, you know. She's good. She's taking care of my dad. And then I got my brother Freddie. Brother Freddie, he's taking care of the dog. I'm just thinking wow. Can you guys see me? Okay. Yeah, I got too close to get the Wi-Fi house. Am I buffering? Please give me an 8. Guys, okay, I'm going to finish. Can you guys hear me? Still buffering? Still buffering? Come on, I can see you guys. Let me give you guys time to catch up. How am I looking now, guys? Good. Okay. 8 for great. That's why I pick 8. Because if I said 10, everybody just put 10. I know they're not listening. So okay, guys, leave it. So I got Kyrisha taking care of my dad, saving me $40,000. Now I got brother Freddie. He's taking care of the dog. I mean, I'm telling Gracie's so happy. She walks every day. I think except for Shabbat, she walks. I mean, I'm telling you, she's like, I don't even think she needs me anymore. She still say, "You still my master," but Freddie's the one that take care of me. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 brothers, brother Ryan, brother Jordan. They out there working their butt off, bringing in income. So that's $2 million worth right there. They're bringing in close to 40 each. They're coming in. And then you got the sisters in there keeping the house clean, Sister Evelyn, Sister Kathleen, and then other sisters, Sister Maya. You got all these people in there. And then you got my Ishaya. She did a beautiful job. We had a gathering. It was her first time leading all the sisters. I'm just like, Bree, I said, Bree, this is the first time I experienced what it means to have a helpmeet. I'm just blown away. I didn't have to worry about the food as much. I didn't even think about that. She took care of all that. She took care of it anytime she needed me just to kind of add my thing. I came in there, but pretty much the sisters did a great job. Pastor, elders, all the elders, they said they had a good time. I try to make sure that we were doing hospitality. Were they restful? Did they enjoy themselves? And so, Bree, first time, I have a genuine helpmeet. A helpmeet. Guys, I'm telling you, literally, when I was in Christianity, I had to outsource every single thing. I'm surprised I didn't have to outsource my own sons and daughter, but I had to outsource a helpmeet. That was AKA housekeeper, cooking. That was my helpmeet. And so now I got a lot. I don't have to spend as much money. We don't eat out as much. I was telling my dad the other day. I said, Dad, when I used to have when Eileen and the sons and daughters here, how often do we eat out? He says all the time. We ate out all the time. So anyway, guys, I'm just telling you, community is beautiful. I'm just telling you guys, I'm gonna be honest. When I first did community, I did not even consider the benefits. The only reason why I decided to do community is because I just wanted to be with my brothers and my sister. I just wanted to be fellowship. You had Brother David, Sister Evelyn, and Amariah and Jordan traveling 3 hours every Shabbat to be with me. And then you had Brother Ryan from Adams, Wisconsin, driving every week to be for the Shabbat. And then they'll leave on first day. And I'm telling you, it was like so sad. Like that was, I mean, first day, not first night when the first day night, but first day would be the saddest time because they were leaving. And literally I would go back into my bed and I would just cuddle up because it was like, I couldn't wait for the next Shabbat because I knew the next Shabbat, there was going to be my brothers, there was going to be my sister, and there was going to be some food too, instead of cereal. But there was going to be some brothers. And all of a sudden, I said, guys, you know, I went to KC, I went to Straitway KC, and I looked at it. I'm looking at Straitway KC and saying, is this what you guys do? Because, you know, at Straitway Tennessee, it's all spread out, right? But when you go to Straitway KC, they all doing this all under one roof. I said, I can do this. I got a nice house. I got rooms. I can do this. And then I said, guys, I called Pastor. Pastor, is it okay if we do a communion here in Straitway? He says, yep. He says, okay. And then he got everybody. He said, okay, guys, Kabir is the head of communion. I'm like, oh, I just became the head of communion. I'm like, oh. And David, you're second in command. I'm like, wow. And I'm like, so Pastor, what do I do? I mean, Pastor, you're a cult leader. What do I do? You want to micromanage this stuff? He says, nope, your rules. I'm like, you mean my rules? I said, Pastor, do you understand? Not even in Christianity, I was given that type of influence. All I was given in Christianity was just a name. You know, they just wanted to use me for the money part. They just wanted to say, oh, Kabir, you're the vice chair at Providence Academy. Oh, Kabir, you a pastor at this church. But we're just going to use your name. We're going to give you a title, but we're not going to give you no responsibility. We just want to use you. That's what Christianity did. And the very Straitway that actually are living this out, doing good, they're being levied charge that they're oppressive, that they use people, that they're doing sex trafficking, whatever crap lies that you hear, things that are not even true. Guys, I know what it's like to be used. When I was in Christianity, from the day I became a Christian all the way to the day I got out, I was used and abused. Do you hear what I'm saying? Talk to Brother Daniel. Talk to Brother Rob. Talk to anybody that's been in the league. They will tell you when you in Christianity, you get used and abused. That is the truth. I can't make this thing up. And I knew it in part because at the time I said, this is what God has, and this is the best that I'm aware of. I'd rather get abused, I'd rather get used so that I don't miss out, because I didn't want to be so busy trying to protect my money and protect me so much that I miss out in the kingdom. He says, well, God, I didn't want to be obedient to you. I didn't want to participate because I was afraid that I was going to get taken advantage of. So I played it safe. Well, remember that guy that when the king left, he says, okay, I'm going to give you five denarii, I'm going to give you 2, and I'm going to give you 1. And the guy that had 5 went out and took a risk and got 5 more. And the other guy that had 2, he took his risk and got 2 more. And the guy that had 1, what did he do? He went to go find dirt, put it in there, close it up, and said he played it safe. He said, I'm going to play this safe because I know my master. He reaps what he sows, doesn't sow, and all this stuff. And so guess what he called? He said, you wicked, lazy servant. How come you didn't take my thing and put it in the bank? And so guess what? I said the same thing when I was in Christianity. Damn it, I'm going to try to make this the best of this stuff. This is what the Bible says. I know they're not preaching it, but I'm going to try to live this thing out. And I was trying to create a community in Christianity. I was trying to think like, okay, I know we all go to different churches, but maybe if we can all just come together in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, at the time I said Jesus, but Jesus, if we can just come together in Jesus, maybe, man, and we can start doing things together and start doing communities and let's help one another out and let's do everything in common like it says in Acts chapter 2 and Acts chapter 4. Let's do this stuff. We can do this. We can marry our children together and all this stuff. And found out that's not what Christianity is about. Christianity teaches you how to hate Yah and how to hate your neighbor. I mean, they are literally blind. You saw Ron Young. Ron Young really, really genuinely believes his lie. He is deceived. He is lost. And so, guys, I'm telling you, man, I didn't mean to take this long, but guys, I love Straitway. I love Straitway. I thank Yah for Straitway. I thank Yah for Pastor Dow. I thank Yah that Pastor Dow had the endurance, the fortitude to stick with it when people were persecuting, call him a kook, call him crazy, call him all types of stuff. He hung in there. And not only that, I appreciate all the people that supported Pastor Dow back in the days, from Mother Carol to Daddy Dow to the teacher Shane. I mean, all these people that's in there, you're going to see them. You're going to see them, guys. These are the people that was there for Pastor. and was there to be a helping hand so that he could be about the Father's business. And so, guys, I'm excited for season 2. I'm excited about Straitway. I'm excited about the future of Straitway. It can only get better because it can only get better. It's not necessarily in numbers, but the seriousness, the people that's coming to, the quality of people that are coming here, the tone that we are setting here throughout all of Straitway, and the fact that we are all spurring each other on. Everybody wants to get better. Well, I'm doing this, and this was, oh man, we can do it better. Okay, boom. Everybody starts to see, man, what we can do. We can rise to great heights, and we can show the world how to live this truth out. That's what Israel's supposed to. We're supposed to be the shining beacon for the whole world to see what it looks like when you live for Yah, when your life revolves around him, when you love your neighbors. Because the Christian's not going to do it. The Muslims are not going to do it. No one is going to do it. It's going to be Yah's people. And guys, I'm telling you right now, Straitway is strategically set to be the leader. I told you when I went to that conference, I told Pastor Dow, I said, you are light years ahead. I went to the Hebrew conference thinking like, okay, maybe. And the people sounded like they knew the commandments, but they weren't doers of the word. Pastor Dow has been doing this for the last 20 to 30 years. And now, if you are part of this ministry, you should be inspired. We're only as strong as the weakest link. And we know what we do in Israel. If you're going to be the weakest link and you're not going to try to get better, you're going to be cut off. You're not going to bring Israel down. You're not going to bring Straitway down. I don't want to be that guy. And even if I get too big for my own britches, I'll be cut off. And damn it, I'm going to do everything in my power to stay here, to stay in this truth as long as I live until Yeshua comes back. So, guys, I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank you guys for your support. I hope you guys enjoyed the Berean moment. It's going to be 7 o'clock Central Time, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be an hour long, and then we're going to repost it again where you just see the interview. But we're going to, obviously, it's a big deal. It's a premiere. It's a premiere and everything. So I'm going to get back in the house. It's not even that cold. I'm right here in Green Bay. Look at the snow's going away right here. Look at that. Look at that. You got my brother out here. You see that? Guys, I love Straitway. I love community. If I knew what I knew, I would have done community. So anyway, I love you guys. You guys stay encouraged. And remember, be faithful in the little things. All right. Shalom, shalom.